Welcome back to Bad Boy Radio. Max Kellerman totally screwing with me with the music.
I wish I was Max Kellerman.
We were just talking about Max Kellerman.
Yeah.
So I replaced Max Caster with Max Kellerman real quick.
Yeah, that's all right, Joe.
Namath?
Yeah, Namath.
Joe Namath?
You jerk.
I want to kiss you.
He can't live that down, man. That's too bad.
I don't care if the team is struggling. I want to kiss you. Yeah!
I wonder if he ever kissed her.
I think he did off screen. I think she was looking at him like, I can't do this on screen, but that's freaking Joe Namath.
You think Susie Colbert?
I think she smashed with Joe Namath.
She smashed him.
I think she did. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
I think she did with a lot of players.
There was a rumor a while ago about, remember Bonnie Bernstein?
Oh yeah, the old CBS girl.
Yeah, that she was dating Bill Belichick.
Really?
That was a rumor.
I did not hear that one.
That's a Googleable rumor.
Ooh, I would believe that. Why not? It happens a lot with these sideline girls because they really have nothing to say. They're just hired for their looks.
There was that one story a few years ago at the ESPYs where Michelle Beadle apparently or allegedly said to Aaron Rodgers, "I'm just trying to get banged" or something like that.
I heard that. She was having a little bit of fun with the booze, and she was just feeling a little loose around the championship quarterback.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. Girls like sex. At least that's the rumor.
Not with me.
Really?
No, I don't know. I assume I'm okay.
I'm taken aback that girls don't want to have sex with you. What's wrong with you?
I don't think anything's wrong with me.
No, if they don't want to have sex with you, there's something wrong with you.
What am I just gonna walk up to girls and be like, "Hey, do you want to have sex with me?"
What's stopping you?
I guess common sense.
You don't think out of 100 girls that if you walked up to them, there would be at least 2 that would say yes?
Out of 100?
Yeah.
Well, sure, because you got ugly girls in there.
No. I'm saying of 100, like above average girls. Like if we went on a scale of 1 to 10, like 7s.
Oh, 7s?
7s.
7s, sure.
Like,
there would be 2.
What's like an average girl like out in Long Island? Like cute. Just like a girl next door type, you know.
An average girl in Long Island. She's either Italian or Jewish.
Okay. Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem with any of these things.
Because they're both. Hey, listen, they're both into to gobbling the knob. Haven't you heard the rule?
Is that so?
That is an undisputable fact. They aim to please
Jewish girls or Italian girls.
Yes.
Quoting you, gobble the knob.
Yeah. They like working the stick shift.
It also depends on what area of Long Island. I could go to Uniondale, end up dealing with some black chicks.
Not big into black chicks.
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, no.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just my preference.
Anyone that says you're not dating someone of a specific race makes you a racist, you're a jerk.
I've come to some weird conclusions about that over the last couple years because as a person of color, I'll say, I feel like as a person of color who likes white girls and not necessarily black girls or Latina girls or Asian girls, I feel like that kind of gets reciprocated back to me by white girls who kind of look at me. First of all, they think I'm Dominican or something, but they look at me like, oh yeah, I would never date that guy because of the way he looks, because of his skin color. And I always feel, or I'm starting to feel shafted on that. And I think it's because that's what I put out there. And so I'm trying to be more accepting and more inclusive.
I think that's your problem. You need to start trying to drive them away and a little bit like, I really don't care what you think.
I don't care what they think, but in the past year or so, I've realized that what I'm doing is hypocritical.
What?
Like
by only being interested in white women?
Yeah. and expecting them to just be cool, like, and not be interested in me.
Why would white women not be interested in you?
Everyone has their preference. And I just assume, especially coming from where I come from.
You've never heard once you go black, you never go back?
Sure, I've heard that, but it's not true.
I don't believe that.
I mean, you can ask my ex-girlfriend.
What did you do wrong?
I was a prick. That was about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You didn't let her play with it. You didn't let her play with it then.
What? No. It was all good. I was just a bad boyfriend. But
you can't attract women. You're a wrestler.
Oh, sure.
You work in radio. Oh. That's a sexy job. You're on the radio.
Let me break this down for you. Okay, so I have a wrestling match. You farted.
I did. It was quite audible.
Dude, I have a wrestling match coming up later this week, and there are at least 3 girls I know of who are coming to the show who have been in some sort of contact with me on somewhat of a
social level.
I won't say intimate because I can't let it get to that point because I don't really know or want to know these people. But
well, why can't you just be honest with them and just say, listen, candidly, I think you're really cool, but I'm not looking for anything serious at the point. I'm just looking for intimacy.
Because I'm afraid of confrontation, Joe. Okay?
That's not confrontation. That's being honest, which is respectable.
I hate saying no to people. That's why if I get asked to work, I'll always probably say, sure.
You're a doormat, is what you're saying.
I'm not a doormat. I'm just, I try to keep everyone happy.
You're too eager to please. You're a doormat.
Sure. I'm not a doormat.
You have a big welcome sign on your chest.
I'm not a doormat. I'm just a nice person. I'm a good person.
Well, you know what they say about that, right?
Nice guys finish last?
Exactly.
I wrote a song about that. It's about nice guys making sure the girl orgasms first. As in,
well, that's a principle.
The dude would finish last. But anyway.
I like that. I'm interested in that song.
Yeah, one day I'll record it.
You know who's not a nice guy? And you know who's really clearly winning at life right now? Donald Trump. He's not nice at all.
What does that tell
you? No. God, no.
I mean, he's
Hillary
cool.
Hillary Clinton's not nice. She's evil and mean. She's a witch.
Well,
she's ahead.
No politician on that level is quote unquote nice. Everyone has to be some sort of a cutthroat, tyrant in a way.
You don't think Martin O'Malley's nice?
I mean, he's nice looking.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, I have no clue what he looks like.
He's nice. I mean, like, honestly, anybody, you walk up to someone on the street, do you know Martin O'Malley? Oh, he's nice.
Oh, he's nice?
Oh, he's nice.
No, they don't know who he is.
That's what I mean. Oh, he's nice. Because nice doesn't mean anything.
But yeah, at least 3 girls right now who are coming to this show that I'm most likely going to have to say hello to. And I've.
Well, what's wrong with that? Go say hi.
Right.
Don't be a woman about it.
No. But I've been trying so hard not to leave any
don't
implication.
Be a fairy.
I'm not a fairy. You can't call people fairies these days.
I can call anybody anything I want.
All I'm trying to do is have a good match, go out, say hi to the fans, maybe take some pictures. Maybe some, casual, no strings attached boning.
Yeah, well, be honest with them about that.
And dude,
just say, hey, are you seeing anybody? Or, hey, what kind of, why don't we grab a drink sometime? And they'll be like, play it by ear.
See, okay, here's my problem. I don't want to work for it.
What's work? You just throw it out there.
See, I can't do that because I'll just be too nervous. I'll be like...
Do it right now. Say to me right now. Yes,
no.
Say it right here.
I can't.
Right now.
I can't.
Pretend I'm
freaking out.
Why are you freaking out?
I don't know.
See, you're being a big woman about it.
I'm not being a woman.
You're being a big girl.
All right, what do you want me to say? Or what do you want me to accomplish?
I want you to man up and just say to me right now that, like, hey, listen, I think you're cool, but I'm just not looking for anything serious at the moment.
All right.
Exactly that.
So... Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Why don't we grab a bite to eat afterwards?
Are you the girl or are you me? Are you feeding me lines?
Yes, I'm saying that's what you should say to them afterwards. For thanks for coming out. The fact that they're interested in you if they came to watch.
I mean, it'd be so much easier if we could skip the food part.
No, that's the dance, man. You got to do the dance.
See, I'm not a dancer.
You got to do the dance.
I'm not a dancer.
I know it would be great to skip all those steps. You got to do the steps.
All right. So hey, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. It's always nice hearing from you and seeing you at these shows.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. That's great.
So anyway, what are you doing right now?
We're here to watch you. What did you think we were gonna do?
I mean, after.
That's what you should have said. Don't just be like, hey, what are you guys doing after the
I envision this being after the show. After.
Yeah.
I wouldn't talk to anyone during the show.
How about you say I could really go for a bite to eat. Are you guys hungry?
To all these chicks?
Yeah.
Huh. No.
Want a 4-way?
That's too much.
Probably for you, yeah. Especially after a wrestling match,
dude. First of all,
you got to be really worn out,
dude. I never get blown up. I will never ever get blown up in the ring or in the bed. I have strong muscles, strong tendons, and I am always limber as the day is long.
Weird.
I mean, you only have so many nuts you can bust, but maybe that would be my big problem. But not getting tired.
After the match, you should just ask them out.
No, I don't want to though.
Are they not attractive?
Not to me.
Well, then why are we even talking about this?
I don't know, because I feel like
you feel like you have to.
I feel like I'm having these people show up with expectations, and I'm trying really hard not to leave any implications out there. But
then just say thank you for coming out, and I'm glad you guys came to watch.
And then just bounce.
Yeah.
That's what I was probably gonna do. I don't want to be a dick about it.
Well, way to waste 20 minutes of the show talking about making me think that you were just being a girl about asking a girl out.
No, I don't want to talk to these girls. Maybe one of them, but I don't know. I've never met her. But I heard she was asking about me, and now I'm interested. I want to see.
Oh,
this
she's
chick.
asking about you. Then yeah, she's interested.
Yeah.
And just say, hey, let's grab a bite to eat.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
That's it, and then just kind of feel it out from there.
Feel, yeah.
I'm big on feeling.
I'll feel it out.
That's a little gross.
With my tongue.
That's just gross.
Tongue on tongue.
I think this just got really weird. I think we need to take another break.
Why?
Because we went down a really dark road right there.
I'm about to go down a dark road on Sunday.
What's on Sunday?
Wrestling match. You know what the dark road is?
No.
Butthole.
Ugh. Yeah! I don't know what these words are, but I'm jamming out, singing.
We got to get you to freestyle again, Joe.
Am I getting paid?
I mean, by who? Me? No.
Oh. Well, anyway, welcome back to Bad Boy Radio. Welcome to segment 3. I was getting on you a little bit there about being a little bit of a girl, being a little bit of a fairy, and this kind of ties into something that we'd been talking about, like using language towards people. Can it be hurtful? And there was an instance of that over the weekend. There was a young man, I think his name is Rajon Rondo. Is that his name?
Correct.
What did he do? You were telling me what he did.
Rajon Rondo is a basketball player. He plays for
Let's play in the basketball.
Sacramento Kings. And at a game in Mexico City, he was being ejected by the officials when he turned to one of the officials.
So he was at this point. He was already kicked out of the game.
He was kicked out.
Why was he kicked out?
I honestly don't.
I don't know. Is this a typical thing for him?
Oh, consecutive technical fouls.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Actually, I do know what that means.
You know, you're not.
I know what I'm.
You're not a stupid New York City tourist.
He was being a pain in the butt, right?
Right.
He was being a hemorrhoid.
So after these 2 technical fouls, he turns to referee Bill Kennedy and says, quote, and I won't even censor this.
Okay, well, because it's our show. We can do whatever we want.
This is real life.
I think it's appropriate that we don't censor language.
Rajon Rondo, quote, said to Bill Kennedy, the referee in the National Basketball Association after being kicked out of the game, quote, "You're a motherfucking faggot. Woo! You're a fucking faggot, Billy."
Wow. That's some anger right there.
Now, Bill Kennedy, later in the week, comes out with this statement, quote, "I am proud to be an NBA referee, and I am proud to be a gay man."
Wah, wah, wah. Bad timing there, Rajon.
"I am following in the footsteps of others who have self-identified in the hopes that will send a message to young men and women in sports that you must allow no one to make you feel ashamed of who you are." So this turned from bad to worse. This turned from temper tantrum to hate crime. Real
It's
quick.
just like a real hate. I don't know. Is that a hate crime? He didn't really hit the guy. Did he hit the guy?
No, everything's a hate crime now.
Why is everything a hate crime?
Because everyone has their own groups of interest. You know, you can't say anything against fat people. That's a hate crime. You can't say anything against...
Fat people aren't a race. Fat people are just fat.
But it's still, you still are exhibiting hate towards them.
So what? They're fat.
It's a hate crime.
You should make fun of fat people.
But the point is, did Rajon Rondo know Bill Kennedy was gay?
I would gather to guess not.
Probably not.
So then what's the problem?
And, well, the problem is the language he used. And I'm on the side of the NBA suspending him because he's now suspended.
Well, yeah, you can't curse out the referee.
But you can't call him a faggot.
Why not?
It's just not a word that you can use.
Why?
It's offensive.
A lot of words can be offensive.
Right, but this... They say it's up there with the N-word, and I agree with that.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. I remember the turning point in my life where I said, this was actually to my girlfriend at the time, wow, do I say the F word way too much? Like,
yeah.
Is that a problem that I have? And I don't even think she noticed it, but I noticed, and I said, like, that's so weird that I'm walking around saying this word, that it brings down your vocabulary so much.
Well, I think if you use it as a crutch.
Maybe I was, because I grew up in a time in high school, in middle school, where that was cool to say. And I was in college. I think
people who go like, oh man, that effing thing I was doing, that effing, people who use that F word, that's stupid. That really makes you sound like a retard.
Well, also saying retard kind of makes it sound like...
I can't say retard?
Everything's up for grabs here.
I thought we were in America. I thought we could use anything. I thought this was like, what is this?
I'm just letting you know people's trigger words.
So I can't say faggot. I can't say retard.
No.
I can't say nigger. I can't say wop. I can't say dago. Can I say chink?
I don't think so.
Can't say chink. What can I say?
Just no slurs. Those are all slurs.
Why is it so?
They're historically slurs, and you just can't use them.
Can I say kike?
No.
I don't get it.
See,
I don't understand. If they're descriptive of the people that are out there, why can't I say them?
Because they're not...
I mean, if there's a person... I mean, aren't we aiming for accuracy and trying to be, descriptive of someone? If someone's frustrating you, do we just want to call everyone an asshole?
You could.
But then everybody's an asshole, and then there's nothing differentiating each other. We water ourselves down to just one big giant clump of assholes.
So what are you saying? Are you defending Rajon Rondo?
In what regard?
For using faggot. Not against a gay referee, because let's say he didn't know that Bill Kennedy was gay, but just using the word.
Well, I think why can't he be suspended, but why does he have to completely change his life? Why can't we just say, okay, well, he's homophobic. Who cares?
Well, I don't think it's completely changed his life. I think he should change the fact that he says it on the basketball court.
So it'd be like saying it at the workplace.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's the same deal. And especially, it'd be like going up to one of your supervisors and cursing them out. Hey,
yeah, that would be unprofessional.
What are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to think?
Slap the shit out of them.
Right? And
act like a man and fight back.
Fight back?
Fight back. Yeah. Isn't that why there's the old phrase, them is fighting words?
I suppose, but do you really want to get into fist fights?
Aren't we there to be entertained?
At an NBA game?
Yeah.
But yes, to answer your question.
I am at an NBA game to be entertained.
Yeah, but you want to see a fight?
Why not?
You would have loved Malice in the Palace.
I did love Malice in the Palace.
If you were there, you would have been one of the guys getting punched by Jermaine O'Neal.
No, because I'm too smart for that. I would not want to fight him. I'm a big wimp about that.
You'd be out there.
No. I see a large black man coming at me. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with fighting you. Please, sir, take your anger somewhere else. I want nothing to do with you.
But I remember I was in college when I decided, I really shouldn't say this anymore. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Like that was the change. And I think changing your fitness life or changing your mental health life, it comes with a personal epiphany, not anything external. So maybe one day, maybe this will be the thing that makes him change the way that he speaks. And like I said, you could speak how you want at home. You could speak how you want in the car. Mm. Basketball court, if you're a basketball player, yeah, don't do it.
Do you think he should be further suspended because now that the guy's gay? I mean, not that he decided, Ray John called me a faggot. I should be gay. Because that would be kind of ironic, where it's almost like Ray John encouraged him. You know what? You're a faggot. You know what? You're right. I am. That would be kind of funny.
I don't think he should be suspended for longer because
how long did he get suspended?
That I'm trying to find right now. Suspending Rondo, NBA issued a statement directing a derogatory and offensive term towards a game official and not leaving the court in a timely manner. That's what he did. I'm trying to find out how long he was suspended. It can't be...
One game.
Oh, just one game.
Just one game. So what would that be? That would be like us getting at work if we got suspended at work for a week?
Well, he will lose $86,000 in game salary. So
yeah, that's about us. That's what we get paid. We make the big. We make the big bucks.
Yeah, I would say it would be equivalent to a 4-year suspension for us.
Wow.
Realistically, actually.
Probably.
But yeah,
that'd be a little draconian.
I don't use the word anymore. I'm happy about that in my life. I don't think anyone should use it.
Here's the question I have. Do the words themselves have power?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the racist asshole who's using it that gives it the power? Or is it the person who it's directed to that gets offended by it that gives the word power?
The person who gets offended gives it the power.
Because
same thing with the N-word.
Right. Because if I called you the N-word right now, would you be offended?
I'd be weirded out. No one's done it to me in a long time. I'd be more weirded out than anything because I know you and you just prefaced it with that.
Right.
But
because you know that I have no ill intent towards it.
I always get weird about white people saying that to me because I never use it.
I get weird when black people say it.
Really?
Yeah.
What black people are you hanging around that use the N-word?
A lot of my friends use it all the time. I had a friend when I was younger. He said, dude, if you want to use the N-word, by all means, go use it. And I went, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I hate that.
So you gave me a hall pass to use it. So does that mean that when I walk up to another black person, I just casually say, I'm like, here's my hall pass. Yeah, I'm free to use it. I don't know. I always got kind of weird when they said Bill Clinton was like an honorary black guy, so he could do whatever he wanted. That it's a weird. I'm not sure I'm cool with the double standard that exists about that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
I'm also not down with censoring words because I think we should be able to take everything on a case by case basis. If Hulk Hogan was going around using it, well, then he's a racist. But it doesn't make the word bad. You're only giving it more power the more we go like, ooh.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily the word having power, but in Hulk Hogan, that incident, it was more about, here's an American icon who for a long time preached, eat your vitamins and your vegetables and stuff.
That's people going back to the rubes. That's people putting way too much importance on one human being.
Sure.
Building someone up to be something they're not.
Sure.
And that's why, when you lose that humanity side of somebody, you're only setting yourself up for failure.
Right.
And that's on you.
Yeah. They always say never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
Have you ever met any of your heroes?
Not really. But I mean,
who are they?
Well, I remember I always looked up to Jerry Rice when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I found out more about Jerry Rice when I got older and his personal life and heard him talk on television, I was like, yeah, great football player, great work ethic. I don't really want to take any advice from him.
What did he do?
Oh, he's constantly cheating on his wife. Just never had anything interesting to say. It was more like just unbelievable disappointment. Made me feel bad about myself. Made me feel like a wasted childhood.
Is that the only person that was your hero? Who else?
Who else was one of my heroes? Oh, Howard Stern's one of my heroes.
You never met him?
No.
You could. Probably.
I could try. I could just shoot him. I could try to email him or
guess his email.
I think I might actually know it. He'd probably just look at it and be like, no.
He probably wouldn't even see it.
He'd take it as a bit and he'd be like, hey, Robin, this dumbass kid wants to meet me.
Why don't we invite him in? Why don't we invite him in and put him on the Sybian?
Why not?
Would you do that if Howard Stern said, here's your one chance to get on the show, here's the Sybian?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It's your life.
People have done much worse to get on this show.
Yeah, I guess so. Have they ever had dudes ride that?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured you'd have to.
They had transvestites doing it or...
He's, what I hear, this is only a rumor, but what I hear is that he's always coated with a thin layer of Purell.
I've heard that too, that he's very, very germophobic.
Yeah. Always has a thin layer of Purell on him. Fine. Fine grade Purell.
By the way, you want to know a really great prank for somebody who is big in hand sanitizer?
What's that?
Put super glue in it.
Why do that?
If you really don't like the person,
I like everyone.
As they wipe it on their hands and their hands get stuck.
But I like everyone.
Well, not everyone. Some people are just jerks.
Everyone has redeeming qualities. Even Donald Trump.
What's his redeeming quality? The fact that he wants to have incest with his daughter?
What?
Yeah, you don't hear him he's always talking about how beautiful his daughter is and how if I wasn't married, I'd totally sleep with Ivanka.
Well, I mean,
what?
I think he knows his market, and that's people who fetishize incest porn.
Yeah. Those people in Alabama and parts of Louisiana and Arkansas and... Well, I tell you, my cousin and my sister, and they look damn cute. And I say, give me a couple shots of whiskey, give her a couple shots of vodka, and we got ourselves a hoot, Danny. Hee-haw!
No thanks. Yeah, no, everyone has redeeming qualities. I'm not worried about that. Rajon Rondo has tons of redeeming qualities.
He's a good basketball player.
He's a great basketball player. He's honestly I don't follow the NBA so much anymore. Honestly, one of my favorite players to watch of all time is Rajon Rondo.
He had that sick behind the back pass. I remember when he was with the Celtics.
He did. He does that kind of frequently for a move that complicated.
I know.
Just fake behind the back.
I could never do that. I want to try. We should go out to a basketball court, watch me try to do that, film it, and watch me embarrass myself.
I would love that. That's better than you freestyling.
Yeah,
that's so much better.
And I will try to do it. You know what? I'll bet you I can do it.
I will bet you a lot of money that you can't. How many tries are you getting?
3.
Yeah,
3 tries.
No way.
If I can't do it by 3, I bet you I can do it in 3 tries.
You have to wear what you're wearing now.
Well, can I take my jacket off at least?
No.
Oh, well, that's not fair. He didn't have a jacket on.
You gotta wear a leather jacket.
I'm gonna wear a leather jacket. Well, all right, I'll bet you I can do it with a leather jacket. You have to buy me a whole pizza.
A whole pizza?
A whole pizza.
Domino's?
No, God, no. Like a New York pizza.
A dollar pizza?
Hey, they make some really good dollar pizzas. Get those for like what, $15? No, I want to go down. I want to go down to like the East Village, the West Village, whichever one, and get.
They're all villages.
Yeah, they're East and West, either side. They're both probably good pizza places, either one. And I want you to buy me a whole pie, so I can be fat.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's fine by me.
I want to eat a pizza.
Now we can forget about this because there's no way you're winning.
No, I'm going to do this.
No.
Yes.
We can forget about this if you.
I go forward with it, and then I swing it behind the back. Right.
What you got to do is you're dribbling. It's a fast break.
Yeah.
You bring it behind your back. You cup it.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna pass it behind your back. You cup it though, and then you come back with that same hand and you lay it up all in one motion.
Oh, I thought he passed it.
I mean, there's somewhere he's passed it, but there's others that he holds it, takes those 2 steps,
holds it,
and lays it up.
Nice.
You can't do that.
No, because I can't even hit a jump shot.
You can freestyle right now, though.
No, I'm not going to freestyle.
Come on.
Oh, wait. This is my old Eminem joint.
It is. It's just making you reminisce about the old days. Maybe want to spit a few bars.
I can hit that layup. You know why. I can hit that layup. My game is so fly.
Yeah. Funk Flex.
Street sweeper.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have a bomb. That would have been great, though.
Right? I feel like we've exhausted this show. This was once again another episode of Bad Boy Radio. Thank you, as always, for listening. He is Max Caster.
That's true.
And I am Joe Vagonis. Clearly out of my mind, once again.
Hey, you said it.
Suck it.